Hi there, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a simple but powerful transition template I created in DaVinci Resolve. It is based on the Fusion Dissolve tool, with just a few more additional nodes working together. From the simple image dissolve effect to custom gradient wipe transitions, it offers endless potential to create video transitions of your very own styles. As usual, you can download the template through the link in the description below. Once you download and install the template for DaVinci Resolve, you will find the essential dissolve transition template in the effects panel. Apply it to the clips on the timeline, and right away we got a gradient wipe transition that is using the second image as the gradient map. Go to the Transition tab in the inspector. There are three groups of parameters we can use to change the transition styles. By default, the dissolve type is set to gradient wipe. In this mode, the dissolve is controlled by luminance values of a gradient map image. There are two types of gradient map input. When it's set to clip, it uses an image input as the wipe map. If we don't set an external clip, it uses the second clip as the gradient map, which creates a unique transition effect that is controlled by the second clip. To set an external image as the map, we can drag a clip from the media pool and drop it to the gradient map field. The gradient map can also be a video clip. For example, we can drag a video clip to replace the image map. We can check the invert wipe option to change the wipe direction, or turn on the border effect. And change the border color. Or increase the softness to smooth transition edges. The other wipe type is noise. Instead of an external clip, we use a fast noise input to define various wipe styles. When the type is set to noise, the noise parameter section is expanded. There are 5 preset styles that can be easily selected by clicking one of these buttons. The first one is the default noise dissolve. The second one is a random horizontal line wiping transition. Style 3 is a random arrow line wiping from left to the right. Style 4 is a vertical blind wiping transition. And the last one is a random shape wiping transition from center. With each of these presets, you can continue to play around with the noise parameters to create unique styles of your own. For example, click button 3 to reset parameters for style 3. We can change the noise map angle to change the wiping direction. If we set the angle to 90, the result becomes a totally different style. Increasing a bit of the X scale, and we got another transition effect. To make the transition more dynamic, we can increase the seether rate to animate the noise. Turn on or turn off the invert option can change the wipe direction. Style 4 sets the noise to a repeat mode and creates a blind wiping transition effect. We can change the start and end points to change the pattern size and direction. Or enable the Fusion overlay and use the on-screen controls to adjust the noise pattern. Changing the noise type can create different blind wipe effects. If the border is not needed, you can disable the border. Or increase the softness. Other than the gradient wipe dissolve transition effects, there are a few other simple dissolve types we can choose from the dissolve type drop-down list. The standard dissolve mode fades out one clip and fades in the other one. The additive dissolve adds the second clip and then fades out the first one. The erode transition is similar to the film strip burning out. It grows the dark areas of the background image to reveal the foreground image. Random dissolve generates random dot patterns to mix the images. Random noise dissolve is similar to the previous one. It uses a moving random dot pattern to perform the mix of the images. In addition to the dissolve effects, we can also add a blur effect to the transition. It uses the Fusion Direction Blur tool to control the blurring result. And we can choose different types of blur effects. When the angle is set to a non-zero value, enabling the Animate Angle option will animate the angle from 0 to the angle value and back to 0. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.